You're listening to the Soda Podcast, and this is the Data Dream Team series. Coming up on the next episode is the inventor of the field of data literacy, Jordan Morrow. Jordan has helped companies and organizations around the world build and understand data literacy. You'll hear how you can get ahead of the game to become data-driven like organizations including the United Nations and US Olympics. So much to learn. The 3 C's of data literacy, the 4 levels of analytics accountability, friends, and understanding that data and analytics is not perfect. Let's whet your appetite. Here are Jordan and Jesse breaking the ice.
You said you are the biggest nerd. What is the nerdiest thing you've ever done?
Nerdiest thing I've ever done? Oh my goodness. I could read statistics textbooks for fun. Maybe that'd be one of the nerdiest. Creating the world of data literacy. That was not a part of my job. My job was to do one thing, and I thought, why don't we teach people statistics? That's pretty darn nerdy because I love it.
All right, we'll give you that one, just by the skin of your teeth. But Jordan, what are some of the first steps to become data literate?
The 3 C's of data literacy. Be curious. Ask why all the time. Right? There was a job that I had, American Express, going back there, earliest parts of my career doing data and analytics. I inherited a report that was like 78 PowerPoint slides long, looped into and linked to Microsoft Excel, went to the executives of the company. The only one I don't think got it was the CEO. And I basically eventually was like, why in the world are we doing this? I built it down into 6 charts that could be looked at on their phone. 78 slides to 6 total charts. Just ask why. 2, be creative. The one thing that we need to do is infuse creativity into data and analytics more. We could get so sucked into the tools and technology that we lose sight of some of the things that need to happen. And then 3, critically think. Once you start to do those things more regularly, then jump into some of the technical things.
I saw that you do triathlons, you have 5 kids, you have a family. What advice do you have for other people with families on how to manage their time?
Oh, very good question. So I don't do triathlons. I do ultra marathons. So I'm a trail runner. In fact, I'm taking on a 100-mile race next week. For me, it's very weird. I've worked remotely for 6 or 7 years. At times, I think that drives my family nuts. Manage your time. There are literally 24 hours in a day. There's 8 to 9 hours of work in a day, so you're down to a certain amount. Take another 6 to 8 hours of sleep. There is plenty of time in the day for us to do the things that we want to do and the things that we need to do. There's plenty of time. We get too distracted. So one of the things that I would say to do is to truly learn how to prioritize your time. Keep track of everything that you do. And then maybe on a Sunday night before the next work week starts, analyze everything you spent your time on for that week. Maybe do that for a month. And what you're going to find is there's a lot of things that you could cut out. Fluff. There's fluff in your life that can be pushed aside. So learning to truly prioritize. Keep track of everything you do, and I can bet you will find things in there that you can cut out that are preventing you from achieving the things that you want. I have a ton of things I want to cut out, but recognizing that, being self-aware, finding that there is plenty of time in a day to get done what you want to get done. What you will find is when you start to cut the fluff out, you actually have excess time to do even more that you want to do, whether it's travel, whether it's invest, whether it's a hobby, whether it's running. You have the time to do it. It's excuses that stand in your way. So just find the fluff, start to get rid of it piece by piece. You don't want to get rid of it all at one time or you're not going to succeed. But just over time, you'll find that you are a lot more productive in doing what you want that way.
So I think everybody listening to this is going to be asking one question. How many energy drinks per day do you drink?
I don't drink energy drinks and no coffee. It doesn't mean I don't drink caffeine. Thankfully, I have a natural energy, but trust me, when I crash at night, my wife will tell you, like 9:30 hits, if she tried to wake me up, I probably wouldn't wake up. So I will say this, during an ultra marathon, if I get to an aid station and there's a Red Bull and I'm at mile like 42 and I'm dying, I could guzzle 2 or 3 Red Bulls in a matter of minutes. So it's all relative to the time of day and where I am on what I'm consuming into my body.
All that energy and more from Jordan coming up on the next episode of the Data Dream Team series from the Soda Podcast. Remember, just add soda. Please tap follow and you'll be amongst the first to know about new episodes from the Soda Podcast. And don't forget to check our website, dreamteam.soda.io, for additional content, books, and interviews on building and enabling data teams. Dreamteam.soda.io. We'll meet you back here soon at Soda Podcast.